That sign. This is definitely Londra's old headquarters.
Down there. What is that thing?
Let's find out.
Why would he have a thruster down here? Or up here?
All this must have been brutal to excavate.
It's a prototype for a rocket engine. It never got off the ground. The way it was designed made it too dangerous.
Dangerous how?
Like it would poison everything in a 1,000-mile radius if it got used.
Oh.
Let's keep moving.
So this engine, it was for traveling to the heavens? The diviners say the ancestors could do that.
Yeah. Londra launched ships into space to search for resources.
But why dig all this out now?
We should keep following the trail.
Okay. Whew. Getting hot in here.
Whoa. The ruins split in two. But the Gwen pressed on.
Oh no.
Crushed. It looks like some kind of construction accident.
This was Lena from the galley. We weren't exactly friends, but she didn't deserve to be worked to death. How could an ancestor do this to my people?
Knowing Londra and his kind, I can't say I'm surprised.
We better find a way up and across. We'll need to make a path.
Another ballista. Maybe we can use it.
I'll shoot this time.
By all means.
I made you a handhold in the bridge there. Try and get to that ballista further up. Think you can make the jump?
I can reach it. Uh-oh.
I can help! Keep him still and I'll shoot him with the ballista!
Okay. Just don't trick me.
That was just lining that one up! Good kill! That's the last of them! Gonna make a few handholds for myself, then I'll finish your path! You know, this reminds me of target practice out at sea. My squad held a wager over who could hit the most marks. Winner wouldn't have to swap the deck. Okay, I get it. You've got a fancy rifle. No need to rub it in.
Someone really wants my faster.
There. All done.
Okay, another ballista. Time to return the favor.
Make a path over here.
No need to yell. I've tapped you into my focus.
Whoa. Hi.
Hi there.
Okay. Now to get up there. Made it. Let's see where this leads.
Watch out, more clamberjaws.
I see him.
Guess it's my turn to shred some machines.
Oh. You think you can do better than me?
We'll see. That's all of them.
You tied my ballista record. Not bad. Now, last climb. You know what to do.
Yep, on it.
Negative. This game, well, there's one thing about this game that is worse than the first one. They don't have much difference besides their story, and I believe that this game
Heading up.
does a lot of bad things to their characters.
Last bit.
For example, right now, we have encountered this girl. And sorry, I'm very bad with names, so I'm gonna refer to her as this girl for now. The game reminds me, or has this weird text in the top left here, which reveals. Oh god, I'm freaking retarded sometimes. Feels bad, man. Yeah. We know the Zeniths are bad people. We have eradicated them from existence. We've now have to encounter someone we don't even know or is set up from the original Forbidden West. Oh. And instead got shoehorned in order to create this DLC. And that basically is the problem I have with the entire game, is that stuff just happens. There is no reason why it happens. There is no explanation really why it happens. You just have to eat what is in front of you without questioning if it is good or bad.
You did pretty well back there.
And that resulted in a very lackluster story.
So? I would.
You know, one of my viewers even pointed out in the grand finale, when you fought against all of these Zeniths, that when Silence threw the EMP grenade, the anti-shield grenade, that their shield got deactivated, but all of the other Zenith tech was still functional. Like, why are they allowed still to fly? Like, the most common used explanation as to why shield fails is the batteries got fried. So why would they be able to teleport into their weapons? Or why was the Zenith that helped us along the way still able to fly? But the weapons at least could be somewhat explained in, since 2 or 3 of them already created their hand cannons before before Silence fried their batteries, right? And so they would be somewhat acceptable. But yeah, it's
Let's see where my
a lot of loose ends. But what I really liked about this game is how it's ended. I really liked the ending. It was satisfying. No knots were really left untied, and it was quite wholesome how silence came back. So even so, I think this is an overall very flawed game. I really like the ending a lot. Wait, am I and my sense of orientation. Yeah.
All of this is so old.
I could even,
What could they possibly have wanted from this place?
you know, I went and had quite the dialogue about what I liked and disliked about the game. So I don't know how much I should restate everything, since I am also someone who doesn't like talking in between cutscenes. Also, since this is the first time playing for me, and now also first time playing the DLC, you know, I don't want to stop the flow of the game, of whatever story there is. Dude, I guess let's give it like 7 to 8 minutes, okay? I'm greatly against stories right now that have the giant space devil as their final opponent. The reason for that is not in this game, it's just something that happened with a generation of games. It's kinda like the like when Toy Story 3 came out, and every story in that time frame had to have a hidden father figure that was on the dark side, and everything was basically just stolen or reimagined from Star Wars. So, you know, Darth Vader and all of that. Suddenly, there was a generation of movies that all had this plot device. And then we had the generation of everything had to be a universal threat, a space devil, so to speak. So, without going into too much detail, that's why I find it to be quite uninteresting, especially if you think about what is really a threat like this. It's a hyper AI, which we have not talked with Gaia about, you know? Like right now, what this story is hefty lacking is we know that Space Devil exists, but we haven't had any dialogue with Gaia in order to get Hephaestus ready to produce at least a shield of machines to engage in any sort of combat, like, or to plan ahead for further AI systems that would allow Gaia to face this overwhelming space devil AI, you know, like it has been a few weeks, and then also since I played Forbidden West, and then it has also been, I think, 1.5 weeks of farming before the end, so I don't really recall everything. So if I skip some stuff, it could be because I'm forgetting this. But as far as I'm concerned, in order to face anything of that caliber, Gaia is not equipped for it, and we would need to talk to Beta and Gaia in order to develop Gaia further to face that sort of AI. Because this game even made the rule of Hephaestus. He was scattered across the globe, and we needed to get more power in order to subdue it. Also, we had the threat of the Venice, so we couldn't make it in a short time frame. Like Gaia calculated she would need 36 hours or so in order to subdue it. But if Beta and Aloy help her, then it would only be like 4 hours or so, and then we got blown up by the Zenith anyways. So that's how they set up that an AI system can subdue or override a different AI system. So when we have to face this space devil, the current version of Gaia cannot face it. So we need to train our best soldier, Gaia. Like, I don't see how we would not invest into Gaia right now. But we are not investing into her. But instead we are going underground and searching the old ruins for a clue to defeat something that wasn't even imagined to be defeated. You know, because Horizon Zero Dawn was made in order to survive.